Hi guys, hope everyone's doing good. Thanks for tuning in again. This week I was going to do a follow-up video really to my review of my BMW 2017 i3. Now this is going to be a video around just some niggles, things maybe I don't quite like, and just some thoughts about things that maybe they should do differently. Okay, so the first one is, so number one, the doors. Doors are really good, really cool, really love them. But really good. But if you want another passenger in, the seat belt is here on the back seat. So you actually have to get out to open the door to let them in. Not a major thing, but a criticism. Cool doors, not very practical. Number two. Charging flap, prefer to be on the front like leaves rather than at the back on the side like normal. Not a big deal, but I would prefer to forward into one of these rather than reverse up. Again, not a major thing. Number three, probably one of my biggest pet peeves of this car. The other things don't really put me off, to be honest. This should have been fixed really. So one of the things when you're driving with the i3 can get a little bit away from you, and what I mean by that is that if you come off the brake with the one foot, the one pedal braking, and you go over a bump, the car can kind of run away with itself. So you have to be careful and you have to be mindful of that when you've got a car like this. It's not a big deal once you get to used to it and you know that's going to happen. But if no one's driven one of these before, that is a problem, and apparently that's been ongoing since the original ones. This is a 2017 model, so I'd expect that to be fixed. That is for me a big problem with these. Again, you know, it's not enough to put me off buying it, but it's something to be aware of. So number four, the last one on my list, is I suppose it's called active cruise control. So this had additional cost to put active cruise control in before I bought it, I might add, which is quite a substantial amount of money. But it only allows you to go into cruise control or active cruise control up to 35 miles an hour on the motorway. So, you know, if you're stuck in traffic and you're really slow in traffic, it will do the steering for you and it will control the braking and acceleration. You can set distances between cars. It'd have been nice if maybe they'd included a few more cameras and things similar to what Tesla do and a few other cars are now planning to do in terms of reading the road in front of you and around you, to allow that to be a bigger speed. I've tried it a few times, it really works really well. The problem that we have got, which I'm sure most countries have in terms of their road, is the lines on the road. It very much relies on seeing those lines in the road. So obviously you need to keep your hands on the steering wheel at all times for this, but that is okay and it works really well. I've used cruise control and I've used that before. It's good if you're stuck in traffic, but probably little else. So I've actually thought of number five, and there hasn't been many of these, and only one really that I would say is a problem of a BMW, but this one again is picky. It's cosmetic. Is these horrible buttons in the middle of the console. So as you can see, nice, smooth, lovely finishes, very minimalistic. Nice big screen there and little screen there. They could have perhaps got some of these functions in that screen. Again, it's being picky, but you know, this to me seems a little bit cheap and old-fashioned now that you've got, you know, all these screens and stuff. It's not touchscreen, but at the same time it doesn't need to be. So there you go, just 5 things that niggles perhaps, apart from one. In summary, if I was buying this again, I would buy it again. It's a great car. The one main niggle is the braking and it getting away from you if you go over a bump. That is, to me, it's something that they should fix. I don't know why they haven't fixed that particular problem. The other things are cosmetic and niggles. You know, the door is a bit of a pain, but you know, I can live with it. and the other things are cosmetic stuff. Charging to me makes sense just to put it on the front of cars, but obviously that depends on where the motor is. They probably could have put this on the front, but I suppose design decisions has prevented that. But again, not a major thing, you know. It's not something that I can't get by with. So anyway, but that's my 5 things really about the i3. It's still a great car. If you're thinking about buying one, I certainly would recommend the full electric. Just personal preference, I wouldn't necessarily bother with the Rex, but depends on your circumstance. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. If you like it, please subscribe if you haven't already. Please share this video where you can. I'm on Twitter at the EV Side, and obviously on YouTube. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.